Hello, watchers. Welcome to the stream, guys. Timing sickness. I just took a massive gulp from my drink, and then that happens. I appreciate it, man. 12 months. The year. The big 1-0. Well, actually, that's 10 years. Sorry. Wait. Let's start again. The big one. The big 1-0. What am I talking about? Okay, we're going to be doing Cygnus' summons first. And we're going to start them real soon. So I'm going to jump on straight away. I have got stuff to claim on my account, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to be doing pulls on my account. I think I'll do 1+1 and I'll do Nascent. I've got a decent amount of diamonds. I kind of want to give myself a good crack at Vaughn and trying to eliminate other characters if I have to. And I think that's pretty much what Cygnus is doing too. Just give me a second. I'll log into your... account Cygnus. Just getting info. Okay. Let's go. Switch accounts to Cygnus. Confirm. What should I do? Should I do 1+1? 200 summons, 45k. I think you should. You're a newer player, 100%. Your account's quite young. 1+1 is very good for you. I can do those for you if you want me to do them. I wouldn't necessarily say Nascent's good for you, but there aren't too many good things to use your divines on. You know, divines generally are pretty bad. So it can actually be beneficial to use them on things like Nascent divines or when they do the 2 times, 20 times. Especially as the 2 times, 20 times, they're going to improve the rates, I guess, with the next time they do it, if they do another one. Cygnus was last time, and his name's still in the books. He's still in the books. Okay. I'm going to start it straight away, Cygnus. Tell me if you're ready. Welcome to the stream now, guys. What's up, Weird Girl Valiant, Cygnus, Saif, Boris, Spencer, Parko, Bretland. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to be doing a little bit of a party today. Anyone who wants me to do their summons, I will gladly do so, and then I'll put in a compilation. And it would be appreciated. Okay, here we go. I'll do a 1+1 first, and I'm going to do 2 separate videos because I'm going to do 1+1 as well. Anyone else who wants me to do, like Saif wants me to do 1+1, so we're going to have at least 3 people doing 1+1. Every time this gets me, how many are you up to now? Is that 9? Wait, no, that's 98. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. It's actually just stupid how much of that currency they give us. How many of these are you sitting on? Oh, he's struggling. I find level 1 I can auto, and then level 2 up to like this difficulty I can auto, but then sometimes these have like some weird, because they have multiple enemies, they can have some weird setups, and I just have to pay a little bit of attention. Okay, let me start the recording again, 1 sec. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we are going to be doing some 1+1 summons. I'm going to be doing some 1+1 summons on my account, and anyone who was on my live stream at the weekend will also have some 1+1 in this video. First up, we have got Cygnus. He's the kind of guy who wants to get rid of some characters before doing his Nascent, which makes sense, and it actually kind of talked me into doing it without, unknowingly so. I was like, I could probably do the same. I want to get Vaughn, so let's just do some 1+1s. First up, we're going to do Cygnus. He's been saving, and this is very un-Cygnus-like, and he's very proud of himself, and I'm proud of him too. He's been saving really, really well. He's got a lot of summons for anything that comes up. His big pick is Numera. So if we can get Numera in the 1+1, that would be fantastic. I'm not really sure where we are on Pity. We're just going to pull. It really doesn't matter too much. We're just going to go to the first legendary, and we're going to stop. And as is always tradition, apparently on every pull we do, we are going to get taxed off the first 10. It is just the way it is. Hopefully we can get lucky. We're going to skip all these taxes, and we don't have to pull too much. Oof. You're getting pre-taxed on your double Numera. A1 Numera is actually really good. There's an epic. Yeah, best of luck, Cygnus. Hopefully you get some noise. It's like noise. Philippa. Komodo. There's another epic. Is there an event on this weekend? I'm not really sure. I guess we'll see the score pop up if there is an event. And Assault. Still a really good epic for Arbiter. There is an event. You're getting some points in something. So the more epics, the better. Just the Oracle's Trial. Okay. Well, there's the milestones there, so. Hey, not too bad. That was only like 60, 70. Whether it's hitting Pity or not, I don't know. Give us a Numera. Or eliminate, give us some new characters. That's primarily what we want here, new characters. Hey, you know what? This isn't new, but this is an Eloin. A3 Eloin's really good. Just every single one of her heals has a 20% chance, I think, of cleansing somebody, which is really useful. Especially if you team her up with certain characters, like I have her and Nastia on my Apocalypse 2. And Nastia can block poisons, and there's like only 2 or 3 characters left who are poisoned, and they can just get cleansed just from her basic heal, so I can actually save her ult, which is really, really useful. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. Now, what about the +1? What about a cheeky +1? This is what we're here for. Eloin on a 1+1 is actually sick, thinking about it. Okay, who's the +1? Is this a god tier +1? Eloin plus. That's Zillitu. That is actually a pretty good 1+1. I'd say that's definitely in the higher echelons of the ones I've seen. I've seen some terrible ones. If you go back on my video, I'm pretty sure I had an Apsan and Lasir. So this is actually a pretty good one. I don't think Cygnus will be too upset by this, but I think he definitely would have wanted to try and eliminate some new characters for his Nascent. But there's Cygnus's 1+1, and we'll just see quickly where his Eloin is, just to see. You know what kind of tier we're looking at. A2, so getting closer. Gets a little bit of attack, which is higher healing, and then this is the one I'm talking about. Each basic attack launched has a 20% chance to dispel debuffs on ally. So actually really good. That's it for Cygnus's little summons. Thank you very much, Cygnus. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're happy with those characters. Pretty good characters regardless. Good Awakenings, yeah. Where's your I don't check her as much. She isn't as like top tier as she used to be. Just mainly based on content. She's A3 now. Isn't that her ultimate? Is that her ultimate? If that's her ultimate lasting longer, it is. Her ultimate lasts another 10 seconds. I think that's really good actually, because she's got quite a high cooldown on her ultimate. It is reasonably costly. So yeah, it's not too bad. Anything that comes out single target magic damage, lady, Zillitu's the one. Doesn't she have a skin? Wasn't this skin like very few people got it because it was like that the top of the other leaderboard? Okay, so your main hope on this other one, Cygnus. Let's claim this for you. Your main hope on Nascent is to get Numera, right? And you're 10 away from Soft Pity. I'll just claim your summon stuff here. You've done 10 summons. That's happy days. Okay, I'll just have a quick look. Just in case there's any other highlight characters, that Numera is pretty much the one. You have got a few you don't have. So it's not like a spectacular chance. You also don't have Vaughn, Lucius. There are a couple of good ones you don't have those fairly, and Beelzebub. I think that'd be a pretty big pick as well. Okay. Fingers crossed, Cygnus. Here we go. I'll do the intro. That's right. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video. And in this video, we are going to be doing a lot of Nascent Divines. And this is a rare thing. I think this is only like the second or maybe third time this has come up. Where you obviously can get a brand new character from doing summons, but they're doing it on Divines. They have done it on rares in the past, and it seems to be a bit more of a regular occurrence on Divines here. We have got Cygnus, who has saved 38 Divines, and he is 2 into pity, and he has actually got a bunch of characters that are good that he hasn't got. The one he wants the most is Numera, so hopefully we can get lucky here. We want 2 forms of luck. We don't want to use too many summons, and we want to get a good character. Not too much to ask. Good luck to Cygnus. Hopefully we can get fortunate here. Regardless, we're going to get quite a lot of epic points for the summon event, which is cool. The Oracle's... Hey, 2! We'll take 2! We'll take 2. We'll take 2. Now give us something really good. Lord Phineas is good. He is good. He's underrated, but you need to get his artifact, I believe, to really take him to that next level. I see a lot of people using him in like Semra, but with his artifact, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. And I would say, looking at it, I didn't want to say it beforehand. I looked at the characters that he could get, and there was a dwarf there. I was like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say there's a dwarf. I don't want to say let's not get dwarfed. I don't want to say it's not dwarfing time. I didn't want to say any of this stuff. Okay, because I saw an RM. I did not want it to happen, right? And it didn't. It didn't happen. Okay, we're just going to go to the world rankings. And I think you'll see some teams using Lord Phineas here. Although some teams have switched to Chaotic, which is actually pretty good. Let's see. If we see... There we go. Lord Phineas. And he has got his artifact. This is the Mask of Dark Desire. And this is... I think this is required, basically. It does give damage reduction. I think this is the main key part of it. It does do extra damage against targets that are burning, but it's the damage reduction. Kind of adds some like support-based facilitation on his kit, which is actually really useful. Really nice indeed. So thank you very much to Cygnus for letting me do those summons. 2 summons. And you get a brand new Lord Phineas. And you can buy all these offers if you want. But you get a brand new Lord Phineas. Definitely not a bad character. Hopefully you're happy with that. Cheers. Not too bad, Cygnus. Not too bad. I'd say all 3 of the characters you got were good. Like, no bad characters. Obviously, some have seen better days. Like, Zelatu was, like, elite at one point. Like, the top 3 character, without a doubt. But she's not that anymore. But it's like I said, it's mainly based on content. Okay. Who wants to go next? Who was next? Weird Girl, do you want to do your Nascent /1+1? If you've got any thoughts on which one you want to do? What's up, Bartholomew, as well? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Daylight? Let me just log into Weird Girl's account from your account, Cygnus. Although I'm sure you're not itching to dive on your account because you've pretty much got to go to work real soon. Are you ready for me to log onto your account, Weird Girl? Sounds like if Power Rangers were dwarfs, right? Yeah. Except pretty much all the Power Rangers were good. Okay, there should be a code coming to your email right now, Weird Girl. And like I said, thank you very much, Cygnus. I appreciate it. Hopefully, honestly, I'm hoping for similar in mine. A good 1+1 and a good new character. I don't think I can get... I've only got... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but I've only got 1 character that I would be disappointed with. I'm just going to say it. 1 character. And it's Kriya. Because she's not very useful at all. All the other characters would serve some sort of purpose. Like, Anai's in there, but she would actually be good for Arbiter, so I'm not too bad. I'm mad about that. 5, 4, 5, 8, 4, 6. I'm debating doing the 1+1 before mine is sent to try to see if I can get... Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. That's what Cygnus did. You don't have that many characters that you don't have, Bartholomew. That's the only thing. So, like, it is not a risk, but it's just like it's less chance to actually pay off for you. I'm gonna get that one character. I mean, you've got a lot of characters you don't have, to be fair. You've got a lot of characters. Okay, Wiggle, what are we doing? Are we just doing Ascent? Are we doing just Divines? Yeah, Divine in the Sense, or are we doing 1+1 plus Divine in the Sense? Are you trying to eliminate some characters you don't have yet? So out of like non-lords, Ares, Lord Phineas, like your fighters, if you get a fighter, these 3 fighters are pretty good. Malvira's pretty good. Vaughn, of course. You don't have too many that you don't have. Malric. And Narissa and Sadie. Even Sadie's useful now. I'd say you don't have a bad... You legitimately do not have a bad character. Any of these characters useful. They're all usable right now, I'm pretty sure. Malric's the only one that's questionable, but I think you can use him in GR1. And I believe he's getting a buff. I think every single one of you on the sense is good. So you don't necessarily have to do a 1+1 if you don't feel like it. But if you do feel like it, if you're sitting on loads of summons, which you're not too bad. I guess both. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Best of luck, Wiggle. You can do my 1+1 pools. I might have used some golds already, and I'm close to the pools achievement. Okay, sounds good. Here we go. Okay, now we're moving on to Weird Girl's account, and we're going to do 1+1, trying to get some of the characters that she needs for Nascent, but also just some awakenings. All the characters that she needs, like the new characters, are actually pretty good. They're actually pretty good. We're just going to get into summoning straight away, and tradition continues, but hopefully we don't have to use too many summons here for Weird Girl and just get that 1+1 nice and early. Nice and early. Fingers crossed. We'll skip the taxes in the meantime. There's an epic. Yeah, Sadie's really good for GR2 22+. Like, I think they basically had Sadie in mind for 19, 20, and 21, but people worked out that cell cheese, you know, with Volca reduction, and I think that was actually like, that made it was actually very, very unique, but they went away from it, unfortunately. They went away from it, which was a little bit disappointing. I'm going to be completely honest with you, just a little bit, because it was a very unique piece of content compared to the rest of the game, and now they made it reasonably samey. Reasonably. Another epic. Another epic. Yeah. We use diamonds. That is tax. And an epic. But yeah, I'd happily do that, Bretlands. Did you get anything with your golds? Or are you still, like, ready to get it? Just like a one-winged dove. Da, da, da. Okay. This is it. I was wrong. It's tax. Hey, there we go. There we go. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. What's this 1+1? New characters. If we get new characters, it's like getting extra in a sense. You know what? I think that Weird Girl's gonna be happy. She's a big Hatsup fan. Big Hatsup fan. Awakenings on Hatsup are pretty good. I think her A5 is like an extra second of her ult, which doesn't sound like much, but it actually is nuts. Because it's like, her ult's only like 4 seconds long anyway. So I think this is a pretty big pull for Weird Girl, and I will watch her video. It is one of the best videos in the game. This is pretty much what Hatsu's good at. She just wrecks all the 2-star, well, like just lower tier characters. I mean, she wrecks legendaries too. I mean, I'll be completely honest. She wrecks legendaries too. Okay, let's see. Can we get another sneaky legendary in here before the +1? Let's see. +1. That's a Magmus. Is it Magmus? Magmus. Not a new character, unfortunately. But like I said, all of the new characters were good. I think we'll say this is a reasonably decent win. Hatsu is still elite level. She's like the only character who can do what she does. And Awakenings are nice. Magmus would have been. Surely he's on the block for some buffs because he's not very good. He's not very good, unfortunately. Maybe a bit of left side, you know, Gear Dungeon 2. That's about it. But Abomination can do that. I don't know. But Hatsu's not too bad. Thank you very much to Weird Girl for letting me do the 1+1 summons. Hopefully you're happy with that. I appreciate it. And not too bad. Not too bad. You know, you always got a chance of getting a Dove character. That second character was not too good. Okay, how close to pity are you? And who's your most... Oh, damn, you got to go back to back. Who's your most, like, wanted? Is it... You said Sadie. Okay. Let's claim that. Claim that. 4, 5. Okay. Just waiting. Okay, here we go. At least not both, right? That's always the hope. Just at least one of the characters be really good. Okay, and they have balanced the odds now, so it should be a little bit easier to actually happen. Hey, best of luck, Weird Girl. But I think honestly, all the characters that I saw were all good. There isn't like a bad character in there. So here we go. Okay, more Nascent summons. We are going to look at Weird Girl's Pity. She is fresh off pretty much, but she got back-to-back legendaries, pretty good. And I had a little check of her list. Every single one of those characters are usable. Her main character she actually wants is Sadie, and Sadie has had a major comeback for GR2. Hopefully we don't have to use too many summons. Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat, first summon. That's 3 legendaries and 4 summons on her divines. That's crazy. And it's going to be another Lord Phineas that is actually hilarious. He's actually really good. He's actually really good. So no like big complaints. Like I said, all of the characters that were on the list for Weird Girl were actually useful. And Lord Phineas is useful. Very useful character. So, yeah, thank you very much to Weird Girl. One summon, and we get it done. You're going to save yourself some divines, hopefully for some nice 2 times, 20 times in the future. But that's a new character chalked off the list. Thank you very much for letting me do that little summon. And I hope you're happy with it. Thank you. Well, that was nice. Doubly nice, obviously, because you didn't have a bad character, really, that you could get. But that was doubly nice. Him or Narissa would be huge for my account. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Who's next? Valiant would be next, and then Saif. And then Boris if he wants. And then Spencer if he wants. Then Parko, Bretlands. And then Daylight, Bartholomew. That's the order. That is the order. Are you ready, Valiant? I know you can be distracted by the fam sometimes. Hopefully he's here. I'll start loading up and getting his email and stuff. Yeah, no worries, Weird Girl. Thank you very much for letting me do the summons. I appreciate it. I've done all my summons. Got nothing. Man, you need that. You need the content creator luck. That's what it is. You're missing out. Anytime you feel like getting the content creator luck, let me know. Okay, Saif, we'll do yours first. Valiant is driving, so he needs a little bit of time. And I know he likes to watch the summons. It's not enough that he gives me the code, he wants to watch. And watching when you're driving is a bit of a distraction. So I'm gonna send you the code now, Saif. Just give me a second, Weird Girl. I'm not doing summons, grinding the gear. Okay, sounds good. There's a big summon banner coming up for you, Daylight. It's a pick your own limited. And I think going for Wukong in that is like a must for you. Like, you missed him twice, you can't miss him a third time. You can't. He's just so good. I've been cleaning up my messy gear situation. I've been doing a little bit of cleaning on my gear. Like, I sold a lot of gear that I had already upgraded that I just wasn't using. That didn't have enough, like, buffs. Like, it only had, like, crit and attack bonus on it on the left side. Where it didn't have, like, attack speed and crit damage. I was like, I'm never going to use this, so I just sold it. Okay, what are we doing for you, Seth? 7, 3, 8. Just the 1+1. Also, with the 1+1, we could get Decimus and Navi. And if we do, I'll try and remember to lock them. Just remind me to lock them before I leave your account. Let's see how far away from Pity you are. Just okay, you're really fresh off, which is fine. Which is fine. We're gonna have to get a little bit of fortune here. Did you actually do yours on this, or did you just have none? Oh, you just had none. Okay. Okay, Smokey. Do you need anything here? No. No. Like, you'll get this, but we don't need to claim it before we finish. I forget about them. It's all good. It's all good. See you later, Cygnus. And thanks again, man. Okay, here we go. More 1+1 straight onto CF's account. He has got a newer account. Any summons will do. Good characters, please. Please give us some good characters. He isn't going to be able to pull in the Ascent this weekend, so he needs the luck in the 1+1. And he is quite a bit away from his pity. He's fresh off getting a character, so we do want a bit of fortune here. If we could not have to go all the way to 180, 190, whatever it is, it would be good. Getting tax through the roof. There's an epic finally. Seeing a bunch of Philippas. She must be on rate up. She must be. She must be. Thank you very much for the likes on the stream, guys. If you haven't already, please think about hitting the thumbs up. If you've got a YouTube account, doesn't cost anything, helps the channel out. Helping hands. Kalina. I did try and use Kalina on Semra recently. Didn't go amazingly well. I was like, oh, this could be fun. She was actually built for Semra Aegis stage, but she's not very good, unfortunately. Spin to win. More epics. Drager. Very late coming tank. She has got some damage reduction, I think, on her kit. She might be useful when Nightmare get a stage 15. Because she's one of only a couple of tanks. Don't think Nightmare have a legendary tank. Although I could be wrong. At least we're getting the points now with the epics. This is good. I haven't seen a Decimus, but I'm sure we've got one. I'm sure we have. There's a Decimus. 2 Decimus. 3 Decimus, so we're good. You've got Decimus. I'll lock him. You don't have to level him up. You just have to skill him up. And I think you have to get him to promotion 2 or 3. I'm not sure. Hey, double epic. I know some epic's probably still useful for you. If we can get greeds, I know you definitely need greeds. We're going all the way. Olag. Hopefully it's gonna give us something good, making us go this far. Rocks. There is tax. It's got to be around now. Here is the legendary. Give us some nice ones. Good new ones or good awakenings. Or like a fancy lord. Yuri's elite. Yuri is elite. She's really good. I like Yuri a lot. She's a really good character. She's good in Arena. And she's going to... potentially could use her on GR3. She is actually really, really good. Like, I know you've got Silas now. But I think you might be able to use her as maybe like a switch on the right-hand side. Because I know you don't have Hatsa. So let's see what the last one is here. Yo, that's big. That is a big 1+1. A Lord. Not just any Lord. The best non-ancient exclusive Lord. And it's brand new. What a summon. That is massive. That is massive. Yuri is good. Really good. But Torador's next level. That is impossible to say how good Torador is. What a 1+1. And like I said, if we back out just a little bit, we'll just check the age of his account. It isn't crazy, crazy old. Looking at 189 days. So like quite a young account. I just hit 720 days. I got a 2-year achievement. So we've got someone with not even half of what I've got, you know, like, so yeah, it's crazy. That's a big one. That's a big one. Congratulations to Sayef. That is a big 1+1. But Torador for sure is the primo character out of those two, 100%. I'm telling you, Boris. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Got the fingers. Got the magic touch. It sometimes works. It sometimes works. I try my best. Wait until you see my account. It's gonna be horrendous now. I'm using all the luck on other people. Okay. If Valiant is still driving, I'll see who's next, just in case he is. Parko, are you feeling anything, Parko? He's an amazing leader. Yeah, Torador is legit. Yeah, I mean, he's the lord for one of the most crazy factions. Sharing his carry, right? Afraid of Courage again. Yeah, fortunately there is fair odds, so you've got just as much chance of getting cracked as you have like a Silas or you know, a Cetrum or something that's decent at your level. Who did I say? Sorry, Parko, Valiant. Either of you guys available? Who would be after you guys? Bretlands. We're getting through these pools pretty quickly, so I don't think that's too much on who we do, what order. I'm free. Okay, we'll do yours first, Bretlands. Here we go. How many summons have you got left? I think you've got 2 left, so you still got diamonds. Oh yeah, oh no, wait, you're gonna have a little bit more because I'm gonna claim that. So you're gonna get 14 more back. I need to lock these characters. So we need to lock a Decimus and a Navi. So there's a Decimus. Why have you only got 2 here? Oh yeah, they're probably in the thing. So Decimus, you just need to max out his passive here. Okay. So this one on the right hand side. Alright, I'll skill him once and I'll level him once. This should just like make it so you can't sell him by accident. I'll just lock him. And then promotions. I think you just need to get into promotion 1. Yeah, I'll just promote him as well. That's all you need to do. You don't need to level him at all. If you feel like leveling him up, you definitely don't need to make him a 6-star. You know, a 4-star or 5-star is absolutely fine. Him having a little bit of HP can be useful just because then he can take an extra hit, but it's not required for GR2 19 and above. Did you get a Na'vi? She's got like a lantern in her hands. I can't see her here. Let me sell your other characters. Let me just check there's not one here. I can't see one. So you're going to get 1.5k diamonds back here, but you've also got some here. Did you get a Na'vi? Doesn't look like you've got one, unfortunately. At least you've got a Decimus. Decimus is the more important one. You can do it without Na'vi. For sure. I'll just put these guys in your account. Oh, yeah, you can do up to 50 now. I won't put the 2-stars in there. There we go. Hey, Champion Commander. You get 3 Ancients for that. I'll let you claim that. Okay. Bretland will do yours now. Give me a second, Seth. I'll get off your account in just a second. Okay, Bretland code on its way. Why can't we awaken them? They just don't have awakenings. Some rares just don't have awakenings. I think ones that aren't in factions don't have awakenings. I mean, some even in factions don't. So yeah, I had a feeling Bretland would say yes. One question is top to play a long time ago. I installed the game, but now I'm super lost. I don't remember nothing anymore. Should I start a new account? I don't think you have to. No. I mean, what level's your account? I mean, do you think you've got good characters? How many legendaries do you have? If you've got like 20 legendaries, I'd say no. It'll take you months to get that. You might as well just keep going. You're going to get rewards for coming back. Like, there's going to be like a return player reward. Okay, I'm off of your account, CF. I'm 2 into pity with 16 divines. Do I risk it? Yeah. Yeah. It's just whether you want to do 1+1 or not. There's not much to use divines on, really, Parker. You said it yourself. Like, this is it. I know you're feeling like you're feeling down because you had a bad sesh on with the ancients, but you know, as the saying goes, bad luck. Just got to keep pulling, man. Can I send you screenshots? I'd say if you feel like you played your account for like a couple of months, I would just say that's a couple of months you'd have to play it again. You're not missing out in any way. You don't need to send me screenshots. I mean, I'm sure your account's fine to continue. Okay, Bretland. Let me get a name on the screen. What are we doing today? We're doing 1+1. And then you said you're going to get an achievement? Is that 10,000 summons? Is this it? I don't think you're going to get it. 10,000 summons would be 10 divines, though. I mean, you could go for it if you wanted, but... Wait, you've got divines. Am I on your account? Am I on my account? I'm on Bretland's account. Okay. I don't know why I was... wait. You've got divines. What's wrong with that? Or did you already do your Nascent? Is that what you said? Oh, you did your Nascent. That's actually really good. You got a Beelzebub. That's awesome. That's a really good Nascent, to be fair. But we're doing 1+1. 60. But yeah, Beelzebub's big. He's GR1 kind of required for the later stages. Okay, here we go. Okay, now moving on to Bretland's account. He's 60 into Pity, and he's already done his Nascent. The cheeky boy. But he did get very lucky. If we look at his Nascent, he did get a Beelzebub as a new character, but he still wants to pull the trigger on the 1+1. You can get new characters in here too, but also Awakenings. He's sitting on quite a lot of summons, quite a lot of diamonds, and I guess after the anniversary weekend, he feels, hey, you know what? I saved a lot. I can spend some now. Feel safe about it. There is a limited banner coming up that you get to pick your limited, but he should be fine for that. We are actually going to get an epic off the first 10. That's nice. That's a rare occurrence. That's nice. Oh, we're going to get legendary off the second 10. That's even nicer. That means we're 80 summons in, because he already did 60. And he's going to get a legendary nice and early. Save himself a bunch of summons. A Nocturne. If this is new, it's actually really good, because he's actually required for the Northerner trial. At least he was for the longest time. I think they did add one mage in Northerners. And I actually like Nocturne. I think he's really good, because he's a magic damage dealer single target, which is actually hard to come by, and his ult is insane. Big range, everything. He's got a cool video too. Is this a new character? It could be, you know. It is. That's actually, I think that's good. That's basically like hitting another Nascent elimination. I think that's good. Like I said, he is kind of required, at least for the longest time he was required on Northerner Faction Trial to be able to do the last stage. Because you need a certain amount of mages. I know they added Glacius or something, but that's actually good. What's the +1? What is the +1? I would say not amazing. I was kind of disappointed with Micah. She's also single target magic damage dealer, but nowhere near the level of Nocturne. She relies a lot on her burning situation, and it just never seemed to click. It just never seemed to click. But it would be, I guess, an A1 when attacking enemies with a shield, increases attack speed by 150% for 5 seconds. I mean, that means, I think she was meant to be for an accessible character for Guild Boss for free to play. But I used her in Epic Challenge and stuff like that. I had epics that hit harder than her, which was a bit disappointing. I definitely say this is a decent 1+1 with the Nocturne. Micah's just kind of so-so. Just kind of so-so. It's just the character. Awakens, fine. But thank you very much to Bretland. We didn't use many summons at all. 20 summons. Insta legendary, pretty much. Can't complain about that. So hopefully Bretland is happy. Thanks a lot. And enjoy the new character. He is good. He is definitely good. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. 20 summons is the big one. I've hit a legendary after 20 summons, like on a 1+1, and got an Apsan plus. I think it was just someone okay-ish. And I wasn't this. I've got Apsan like so many times on 1+1. And I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter that much. We only did 20 summons, but yours is really good because you're removing someone from your Nascent. How many characters have you got? Like, for a future Nascent, you know what I'm talking about? So there's still a few characters that you don't have your hands on. You still don't have the Twyla. That is unfortunate. So Twyla is the only fighter you don't have that is non-ancient exclusive. That's crazy, actually. That's crazy to think about. That is crazy. Okay. Parko. With Beelzebub and not... Yep. Beelzebub's a big pull. That's massive. Parko, we can roll out your account. The second you're available, Valiant, just tell me. I'm not gonna bother you if you're driving still. But we'll do Parko first. Okay, email should be on its way to you, Parko. And after Parko, we will have... I think it will be Bartholomew. I think so. And we can do 1+1 first if you want Bartholomew, or we can just do Nascent. It's completely up to you. Completely up to you. Okay. You've given me a code. 822499. Okay. I just need to take some medication, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Forgot to take it. I forgot to take it. It's not like prescribed medication, so it's not a big deal. That makes the medication sound so illicit, thinking about it. It's not subscribed. Exactly. When I said, after I said it, I was like, well, that makes it sound terrible. It's just over the counter. Like I've had anemia, right? That's the issue I've been having for the last like year, and unfortunately my doctors were pretty bad at like sorting it out. They only discovered one part of it, and after they gave me medication, which was just folic acid, I felt a little bit better. I felt genuinely quite a bit better, but it wasn't 100%. And then I had like an issue again, and I just kind of was. I realized I was doing a certain thing to fix it, and it was kind of working. And I was taking multivitamin. Like I took a multivitamin, and I was going to bed, and it was fixing it. Like I was feeling really good afterwards. And so I looked into every single thing that was in the multivitamin, and I basically Googled, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do? And I looked at what they prescribed me because I was folic acid, like I had folic deficiency, right? And then I was Googling like mad, and folic deficiency can mask B12 deficiency, which is also anemia, right? And I also take iron as well, because iron, you can be iron deficient anemia. And just because that one doesn't necessarily get detected by blood tests. So I started taking iron complex, vitamin B12. I continued to take the folic acid. And after taking it, not even joking, guys, from day one, I haven't felt bad since. I've not felt bad since. Like, anemia is crazy. I was feeling dizzy all the time. I had no energy. My arms and legs, I was kind of getting like restless syndrome in both my arms and legs. It was not fun at all. Now, the only thing I'm dealing with now is psychological. Because in the back of my mind, I think it's going to come back. But even though it hasn't happened for like since last October, it's just messing my head. Okay, that's story time and look done. But I will be honest, it has been something that's made making content really hard for me. Okay, one sec. But these last few weeks, I feel like I'm a little bit back to my old self. Anyone who knows me from my older channel knows that I used to just make content every day. That's how I used to do it. Every single day I used to just get out a piece of content. Hasn't been like that for a while. What are you waiting for with these? You're just saving them for a rainy day. I'll send you out for some fish. Wait, it's not Bretland's account, is it? This isn't Bretland's account. This is Parker's account. Oh, sneezing. Sorry, what's it? I'm okay, Divine. True. You want me to do them, right? I've done this before. Who was it? Was it Valiant's account? We did like 15, and it was the most underwhelming thing we've ever done. You'd think that this takes a long time to save up. You'd think it'd be good. Okay, we're gonna do 20 magic jelly, like kind of what do you call it? Cooking. Is it magic jelly? I think it's magic jelly. The rewards are actually pretty good. We've got 20. We expect something out of this, right? They don't show the odds, but I mean, I have got divines, a divine from this before. This is on Parko's account. Hopefully, we can get something good here. It just instantly shows. Oh, you got something good. You did get a divine. You got 2, maybe even 3. You got 2 achievements too, because I think you get an achievement for a divine. You also get an achievement for an ancient. That wasn't too bad. I don't think that's too bad. Okay, Valiant, you'll go next. That's not too bad, you know. Oh, you're so close to the second one. I'll craft these for you. Back up to 4. Back up to 4. Do you remember what your pity was for ancients? I mean, yeah, I think you're good here. I think you're good. So, but you want to do 1+1 first, yeah? God bless you. Did I sneeze on the comms? Sorry. RTS was the daily grind. I mean, I was just making content about RTS all the time. There was events, characters, obviously, you know? And I was just making content. Like, there would be days where I wouldn't have anything to do. Now, in the last 6 months of me playing the game, I was unwell. I was only doing content on characters. Because it was the easiest content to make. And streaming from time to time. And even then, I stopped streaming at a certain point because it was getting too much. Okay, we'll do 1+1 first. Okay, let's see where you are first. Yeah. And who do you want from Nascent? Oh, you're right off a pity. Who you wanting? Who's like your big pick? I mean, Arrogance is pretty good. If we can get Arrogance in a 1+1, that'd be big. Lord Phineas, another one with Lord Phineas. Could we get another Lord Phineas? That'd be kind of hilarious. Broke here would be good. Hex, Razak would be good for the farm. Talon's good. It's funny because you've got some of the more elite recent characters. Vienna would be good. There's quite a few that would be good for you. Quite a few. Hats would be nice. Okay. Okay, now we're on to Parko's account. If we check his summoning record, fresh off pity. Hopefully we don't have to go too far. We'll start off. We are going to get an epic off the first 10. There are a bunch of characters that Parko can get his hands on. And we're hoping for someone like Hatsut. He also needs someone like Arrogance. There's a bunch of good characters that he can get. And if we can eliminate some of these characters, you know, new characters, to make his Nascent a bit nicer, that would be nice too. That'd be nice too. Always want new characters if you can help it. There's some text. Or Narissa. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Narissa myself, if I'm honest. As much as I do want Vaughn, Narissa looks good. She actually does damage as well, which is something. And the gates. Oh yeah, Brennan, bro. The gates were the best. Because like it would happen, I'd just be like instantly make a video on it, like guaranteed thousands of views because everyone's interested in the gate, you know? Yeah, it was good. The content that did worse in RTS, the worst. I never talked about this. It's the same actually in this game. The worst content in RTS was WOR. And it's funny because the entire game revolved around it. There we go. We didn't use too many summons. Less than 100, I think, which is very nice. Now, can we get some nice characters? New Nice is good. Awakening Nice is also good. It's a Lord. It's not great. It's not great. But that is a Lord. If it was the first Venomer, I'd say that was a big pull. But Awakenings on Venomer don't really mean much. She's not really that much of a character. She's more just a kind of sit there Lord. She honestly should get buffed. Not crazily, but there should be something that she does. Maybe she even should get poisons to the kind of decent level. She is an esotericist. She could work with those other poisoners, but it's all in on the. It relies heavily on the +1 here. This is okay. It's a Lord, but it's not top tier. Who's the +1? That's not too bad. It is a brand new character. It is going to eliminate a character from the Nascent. And Malric is getting a buff. I think that's a pretty decent pull. On the face of it, a Lord plus Malric, I think that'd be great. But unfortunately, Venom is, like I say, she's kind of mid at best. And it's just an Awakening. But hopefully Parko's happy with that 1+1. Like I say, eliminates a character from his Nascent. I think that's pretty much what he was trying to do. And that is it for Parker's account. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll take it. That wasn't too bad. Malric, like I say, eliminates a character. He's definitely not a bad character. And I think he's getting a buff, so you might want to check out his buff info. Now on to the big one. You just fresh off. You're 2 in. You're reasonably safe here. You're reasonably safe. Well, I mean, you're guaranteed at this point. Because I think it's 20th pull guaranteed now. No worries, Valiant. No worries. Plenty of people wanted to summon, so it's all good. Make sure you're hitting the like button, guys. Only 8 likes on the stream. Okay. Who's your most wanted? You say Hatsa? You want Hatsa? That's the main one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now on to Parko's account for Nascent. He is, you know, reasonably close off of his last legendary, but he's got a guarantee. He's a little bit nervous about pulling here, and hopefully we can get him a nice character on his new ones. He does need a Hatset as a new character, so hopefully we can get a Hatset, and doubly so, as is always the case. Let's not use too many summons. You know, the rates on these are not great, so it'll be nice to get a little bit of fortune. Soft Pity hits at 12. Let's get it before that, shall we? Let's get it before that. I think in fairly recent times, 6 months ago or so, we did some Divines on Parker's account, and it was the craziest Divines I've ever done. He got like 7 legendaries in 12 pulls. So it was just insane. It was unbelievable. That sounds like a made-up number. I'm not lying. And one of the epics was a Dolores, his first one as well, so... He's had some Divine Fortune in the past. He needs some Divine Fortune right now. He's used 5 so far. So we're on... This is the 8th pull for his Pity. There's an Estrids. I mean, the only upside here is we're getting points for the Oracle's Trial. There's me. Okay, we're 10 in. 2 more to Soft Pity. And then every summon increases the rates by, you know, a percentage. I think it's like 5 or 6%. Okay, this is Soft Pity. And every summon past this is going to be a percentage increase. It's going to be an Iona. We will skip her vids. But Iona's got a vids, of course. So this is like 6, no wait, this is 11% chance, so 6 plus 5, then 15, so on and so forth. 1 in 5 chance twice in a row is crazy. We've got a hit here, surely. I was going to say, the chance of getting past 13 pulls is at, like 3 pulls in is crazy. Give us a good character. New Twin Fiend. You know what? I'm pretty sure he doesn't have an Infernal Lord, and Twin Fiend is good. Twin Fiend is good. He's like really good for the Infernal Faction trial. And it's a Lord. He's got 2 Lords today. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. He's really good for Faction trial. I actually have a guide for up to stage 12, and I do some really kind of interesting cheese tactic with Twin Fiend and Cetrum in terms of where they're facing, and it's because his ult is a little bit bigger than his basic attack range. It's actually really interesting. But that's a new character, a new Lord, and he's got 2 Lords today. He might have got an achievement because he's got a new Lord. Let's have a little look. He's got something. Was that from something before? He got something here. Oh, that's the Magic Rainbow surprise we did before the pools. So I don't think, you know, it could be too mad at that. 2 new characters, one on the 1+1 and one on Nascent. Actually, I won't say that. Okay, I don't think you could be too unhappy with that. And brand new Lords obviously just eliminates being able to get Twin Fiend from Nascent in the future, but he is actually a useful character for things like Trial and any time you want to use Infernal characters. Thank you very much to Parko for letting me do those summons. Hopefully you enjoy your new character, and yeah, enjoy. I've been using your videos to push faction trials. Yeah, I'd say if you're not push forward, I did as accessible content as possible on those to try and hit. Like, you can pretty much free to play hit 36 with my guides, especially if you've got, like, my gear was, I made a lot of those videos like a year ago, so my gear is probably in the same spot as a lot of you guys, or like in worse spots than some of you guys. Thanks, Barco, I appreciate it. And 2 Lords is actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Who's next? It was Valiant's here now, right? And yeah, like I said, don't worry about the delays, Valiant. You just went down the pecking order a little bit. It's no big deal. Just give me a second, Parko. For whatever reason, right? It's weird. When you stream, Discord does this thing called streamer mode. You can disable it, and what streamer mode does is it makes some people's names not readable. But it's really bizarre which names they pick. Like, Valiant is one of the few names that I can't read the whole name. It blocks it out, and it only shows me the first letter for some reason. So it can be hard to like find it. I think it's your first Infernal Lord, right? Do you have Sulkadens, Parko? Oh, Wrath is Nightmare. Wrath is my Nightmare. Pyros is the Epic Lord. Yeah, I mean Legendary, of course. I mean Legendary, you know. That's what I mean. A code on its way to you, Valiant. Whenever you're ready. Two 9. Sorry, 2 9 4 7 6 1. Okay, Parko, I'm off your account. I'm off it. So I'm having biscuits and a bit of a biscuit munch. You've got all the fighters that you can get. Okay. You can get a few tanks. 4 tanks. 4 marksmen. 3 mages. 2 healers. It's a little bit of a mix in yours, unfortunately. Like, some are good, some are bad. Okay, you want to do 1+1 first, yeah? 1+1, then hope and prayer for healers. Okay. Right, let's see. Who's your most wanted? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It's so good. There's a couple of little people in there. Yeah. We're not going to talk about it. Okay. Make sure you're caught up with the streamer, Valiant, because he might be like 10 seconds behind or something, 15 seconds behind, because I did switch. Just in case. I want you to see it live, you know? Okay, here we go. Okay, now onto Valiant's account. I'm going to pull straight away, but if we look at his history... Oh, it's so good. The double Moradin in the last 10. That is on my channel if you want to go check it out. So good. So good. We are going to get taxed off the first 10. We will skip this. And again. Here's an epic. Get some points. Oracle's Trial probably only needs like 4 or 5k points, so it's not too bad. Like with the 3 legendaries you get, pretty much should get you there. Pretty much. Hopefully we get like a 3 legendary in a 1+1. You know, the double legendary in the 10 +1. I think we've got that once before for people. There's a bit of tax. You know, we're going to pity. Well, best of luck. Hopefully not. Bretland, are you still in chat? I was thinking about your Void Rift that I did for you this week. When it resets next week, it'll be a different Void Rift, but some of it you'll be able to auto. If you want me to run through it again, I can. I didn't record beating the bosses, but I can do that. I should maybe just do... Should I do Void Rift content on my channel? Just, like, run through Void Rift. At least the bosses. I'll show the bosses. Only if you don't mind. Well, you see, the thing is... I've done some of it already, so it should be auto on some of it. Like, I'll walk up to the enemies and they'll just die instantly. On like a part of it. I think it's only like the last area that changes. I'm not sure. You know, you might have called it, Valiant. We're going pretty deep on your summons, unfortunately. Pretty deep. I want to see a 5. 4 epics is nice though. I think you did do stuff a lot of your like a few times. That Numera was big, the double on Moradin. Attacks. Hey, there we go. I think it was a little early. Maybe like by 30 summons max. Give us something nice. Something nice, maybe something new. Lyra is actually nice. Do you know what's useful about Lyra? Is other than Kajiri, she's one of the only other characters that can remove buffs from from enemies. So in the future, she could be really important for your secondary team in Semra, where she removes buffs. You see these 2 things that she has in her hands? When she's got those in her hands, when you're attacking and then you do her ult, she removes buffs on the enemy. One of the only characters that can do that. Kajiri is obviously much better. let's see what this 1+1 is going to give us. The +1, please be good. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not a new character. I like Yuri a lot. I'm not sure how good her awakenings are, if I'm completely honest. Okay, what? When dealing damage, there is a 10% chance of inflicting stun on the target. And she kind of has like a bit of AoE going around. Damage increases as the number of targets in basic attack range decreases. So if it's a single target, it can go up to 40% increase. That's nuts. Penetration's great. Reduces AoE damage taken by 50%. This effect can only be triggered. Okay. I mean, I'm not really sure where that could be used. I mean, I did use her on Semra, like the first Apoc, like the first boss, a little bit. She was okay there, so I may be useful there, but that's not too bad. Nothing new, though, and that's kind of what we were after here, but definitely neither of these characters are bad by any stretch. So hopefully Valiant's happy with these. I appreciate letting me doing the summons, and enjoy them. Awakenings, not too much work to go in on these characters. A1 and A2. I'm not sure what her A1 is. I think I've got her A3. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, but like her main, like her, not a main thing, but a really useful thing is the cleanse. I can't remember where it says it. It says it somewhere really basically. It just says, if 2 cosmic rifts exist, dispels 1 buff from the target, and if you're against that Semra, it will just remove his Aegis buff, which is really important when you get deeper into the stages. And like I said, I think they're probably going to make harder bosses in the future, so you need your second team to be pretty solid. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything new for you, Valiant, so we didn't eliminate anything. And oh, we should have. Oh, you should have claimed that this morning. Was I the first person? It doesn't actually matter, because you've got 5 days to claim this, and I'm sure you're going to do 10 pulls in 5 days. How are you doing here? You've only got 2. 3, 6, 9, 12, 30. Okay, this is it. This is interesting. Okay, let's see what happens here. Have you been pulling and you just got unlucky? No, you haven't even been. Why are you pulling 3 days ago? You just got a random itch just midweek. You're just like, bro, I got a pull. You knew the Nascent was coming. You're like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're going to do some Nascents for Valiant's account. Kind of interesting situation here. Doesn't have many divines. Only has 2. However, he is 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 into pity. And this means his next pull's got like I think like a 15 or maybe even 20% chance to pull. And then the next one after that's got like a 25% chance to get the legendary. Obviously, the Ascent means it's going to be a brand new character. Hopefully we can get it in these 2 summons. Hopefully the first one. It's not going to be the first one. It has to be the second. 25% chance on the next one. Hitting these 2 in a row and missing would be crazy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can we go and rustle up a divine on Valiant's account? That's crazy. Bro, I think it's time to use your jellies. I'm pretty sure you've got some stocked up, right? You don't. Oh my goodness. What can we do? I don't think there's anything we can do. What can we do? Just cut it out. I think we might have to. There's no cheeky divines anywhere. Those midweek divines. I mean, it didn't really mean much because you just didn't hit anyway. Oh, that's rough. How many shards away are you? You're quite far. Yikes. True, arena shot. We can check that. I'm sure he would have picked it up though. Apex shot. You bought your thing there, and oh, you have. If you're close, shall we try it for him? Shall we try it? Is this your team? What is AoE? Honestly, I hate AoE. Although I did... Wait, didn't you get... You got Valara, right? I can't remember what group she's part of. She's part of Arbiter. Valara is really good for this. Maybe try and farm this and try and get that divine. And use Valara. It's all good. I'm sorry we couldn't hit. It's crazy though. What was that? The 14th and 15th pull? It probably actually wasn't 20 and 25% then. It probably was more like 15, 16% and 20%. I'll try it. I mean, if you get it while I'm streaming still, then I can do it on stream. You've got 10 ancients. Oh, did you do some cheeky more? You did. You got Nastia, didn't you? The cheeky one pull. It was on offer 1 as well. And you take that. You can take that. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be it. But follow me. Are you still in chat? You still wanted me to pull the trigger on some summons for you? I know you were like debating doing a 1+1. You still interested? Okay, let me find your account in my DMs. There you are. Okay. By the way, I've been watching some other streamers do like their parties and stuff, and I've noticed they don't block out what I'm doing right now. They don't block out people's emails and stuff. And part of me is like, why don't they block out people's emails? There should be a code coming towards you right now, buff on me. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just one click to do what I do. Like, I just turn off the game and then I have a background image behind it saying switching accounts. So for me, it seems quite easy. Did I type it right? Code on its way to you. 917732. I've got no idea how this system works, by the way, with the like who's first and stuff. Oh, I typed it wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to do another code. That's my bad. I can't believe I typed it wrong. My chubby fingers, I guess. I did 617732. It's the upside down 9. That was my bad. I think after your account, I think that's it. Aaron Yes and Screamer might... I think Screamer said he's not doing anything this week, and Aaron Yes, I'm not sure. The timing can be pretty bad for her. Because I think they both work weekends. And I normally do these streams on weekends because it's generally a good time for people to be able to hop on a stream for a little bit. Okay, I typed it right this time. I double checked. Valiant, I am off your account, man. I do like this, like, that little intro screen. The animation is quite nice. It's a shame they don't use it in-game. Hiccup. Okay, 23. Nothing too crazy there. You're sitting on a lot of divines though, and you're fresh up here. Okay. And who are you kind of hoping for? Well, I guess we're trying to hope for new characters just to eliminate your list. There's a couple of fighters you need. Couple of tanks with the lords. A few marksmen. Only one mage, and that's the lords and Narissa. Okay. Your list is narrow. Your list is narrow. Okay. Here you go. Best of luck, Bartholomew. Typed your name correctly. I always double check people's names because I rarely make mistakes like that, but it's the one time I don't check, you know. Yeah. Okay, now on to Bartholomew's account. We're just gonna do the summons, and we're trying to eliminate some characters for his Nascent, but also just to get some new characters that are actually good, like actual maybe some new awakenings. But new characters for Nascent elimination is the primary thing we're going for right now. That's the main hope. Okay. You're getting taxed a lot. 3 taxes in a row, 4 taxes in a row or something. Fingers crossed. Yeah, best of luck. I did okay getting dwarfed. Yeah, I mean if you got the 2 dwarfs that I saw in the 10, like in your 1+1, you're a crack. It would just be hilarious on a meme, but just get rid of them off your Nascent, so in the future you just never have to think about them. That'd be actually quite nice. Because I think I saw Cratch plus I saw the other dwarf, the Nightmare Dwarf. Azor. Is epic. Oh, you need Orium as well. I think there's an Azor as well. I don't know how you haven't managed to pull them yet. That's an achievement in itself. Is it epic? So I skip non-epics just because when I make the compilation video, I do speed it up and it's just nicer to see it. And I watch epics because we don't watch much come out, you know, so it's always nicer. Pity here you come, it does look like it. You're into diamonds, although it looked like you had a fair few. There we go. It might be a little bit early, but we did get a lot of tax 10s there. Now, Bartholomew's even said he wouldn't mind getting dwarfed just to get rid of them. We'll see what we get. It's going to be another Nocturne. This is not a new character, but hopefully not an already A5 character. We're not going to watch the video this time around. We will take those 50 diamonds. And the +1 is a Helga. I thought for a second it was a Vierna. I was like, oh, you know, that's not too bad. This is very much like Bretland's. It's just kind of, yeah, I'd say Bretland's was better because Nocturne was new. This is not what we were looking for. We were looking for new characters to eliminate them from Nascent for Bartholomew. It isn't going to be the case. And I don't think the Awakenings here are that great on Helga. I think Awakenings on Nocturne are meant to be good. But this isn't crazy good by any stretch. So I don't think Bartholomew is going to be too like happy about this. It is what it is. Hopefully we get better luck on his Nascent. Thank you very much for let me do these summons here on the 1+1. I do appreciate it. And I guess enjoy these new awakenings. Yeah, nothing crazy there. Let's see where they are for you. Oh, we can claim some stuff. Nothing too crazy. She is an esotericist. A2 means just a bit of an attack increase. Oh no, crit damage. Okay. And then who was the other one? Oh, it was a Northerner and a Nightmare, to be fair. No, wait, Infernal, sorry. And he is A3. During the effect of Impure Wings, increases crit rate and crit damage by 20%. I think that's his ult. Okay, that's not like crazy. It was going to increase his... Yeah, it increases damage. He's really good as a single target magic damage dealer. I see you haven't skilled him, but he's probably the best single target magic damage dealer in the game that I can really think of quickly off the top of my head. That isn't a ground unit. I think there are some ground units that are really good. Like you've got Numera now. But as a mage, I get actually, okay, Hex is the best, but he's not a mage. Like as a mage. Yeah, I don't think there's, like most of them are AoE. Like main competition probably would be Ingrid, and she doesn't have that kind of range, like the same range, and then maybe Lyra, and then based on build, Nora. So like, there's a little bit more competition for him now. Lyra, yeah, I think Nocturne definitely is a harder hitter than Lyra. His ult's just way better than Lyra's. Okay, hopefully we can get something good for you off your Nocturne, if you're Nascent. There we go. Okay, now we have some Nascents for Bartholomew's account. We can check his summoning record. He's fresh off Pity. Let's not use too many summons and get him a nice new character. He's got a few characters that he can get. Let's hopefully get him something nice. I think the top of his list are Lord Phineas and Narissa. Both pretty good characters. Oh, Rox is so big. big boy. He's a big boy. Okay, this is 3 summons in. Let's not go to Pity at all. Let's hit a little bit earlier. You know, we are sitting on quite a lot of summons, and the rates here are not fantastic, but you do want to just hit. Please. Epic points in the meantime. I don't really think we need points for the Oracle's Trial at this stage. Hollow's goods. Laurel's goods. Oh, we're going deep. We started at 50. 0 into Pity, and now we're at 41. Okay, we hit 2 before Soft Pity. That's basically like hitting it like, I don't know, 155 pulls. Oh my god. It was bound to happen. Someone was gonna get dwarfed, and I have no idea how Bartholomew has pulled as many times as he has. If we have a little check. Where do we check? We check in here. He's 13,000 pulls and didn't manage to get a crash. That is an achievement in itself. But now he is one of the lucky peeps who has a crash. He got dwarfed. Unfortunately. Now, I'm going to try and look for a plus side here. Because, you know, I always try and look for plus sides. I'm pretty sure if we go into the faction trial for watchers, what you'll see is it will not be maxed. Where is it? It is maxed. Dang it. Okay, you did actually have to have Cratch at one point because you needed the extra marksman, but I guess they did probably release more marksman within. Ah, damn it. He's not even useful. He's not even useful in any way. In any way. Unfortunately, Bartholomew did get dwarfed. I do apologize. It's bound to happen at some point. The only upside, and this is actually a pretty big upside, you can't ever get him again in an ascent. It's done. He's never coming back. 100% can't get him again. So hopefully you get luckier in your next ascent. And I do apologize. Sometimes it just goes like that. But I mean, I tried to use your new character. There's always been talk of him getting buffed because he's so bad. But we'll see what happens in the future. But thank you very much for letting me do your summons, Bartholomew. I do appreciate it. It's all good. Sometimes you say, yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, that was his one use and they took it away. Let me have a little look. I'm just going to check your roster. Watcher, Marksman. Oh, right. Okay. They added these guys. Okay. Okay. Oh, well. Just pulled an eye with a temple to get arrival of hero points. Nice. Have you had it before? Or is that new? I think it's my turn. We'll see how much I'm going to jinx my account. Let me just switch to my account, Bartholomew, one sec. I know you're really wanting to get back on your account to level up your Cratch as soon as possible. Oh, God. New. Hey, she's really good for Arbiter. So what's that? 3 new characters for you today, Bretton. That's pretty decent. Okay, I'm off your account, Bartholomew. My account. Oops. Okay, I didn't claim my guild boss rewards today. I'll do that before I do my pulls. No, I'll do it now. Oof, is that a blue crate? At least we got a summon from it. I want the gold crates, please. Another blue crate. We've got some diamonds. Not the best. Not the best, to say the least. Let's have this run in the background. Because why not? I think today's the last day, right, for this. What is it? 27th. So tomorrow's the last day. Let me just see. Yeah, 1 day, 14 hours. Okay. What do I get from a Rival of Heroes? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Okay. And there's nothing in here, right? Nope. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Can I get lucky on my account? Where's my pity? Just hit. I've got quite a lot of summons. Got a lot of divines. I'm fresh up it on divines, alright. Okay, here we go. Okay, the last summons of this little session is going to be on my account on the 1+1. And we are fresh off pity. I did get Moradin. So we are going to just pull here. I'm trying to get some new characters. But I'm kind of fortunate in my new characters for Nascent are all pretty decent. There's only one bad character in there, and it's Kriya. The rest I'd be very happy with. So if I can get Kriya in this, would be awesome. Would be absolutely fantastic. Let's see if we can kind of eliminate her from the list. Or otherwise, just get some, you know, decent other characters. Or a Vaughn. Vaughn's my #1 pick for sure. And hopefully I don't have to do too many summons. Good luck. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. The main thing I actually want is just not to use too many summons. If I use less than 100, I'd be really happy. I think we've just used 30 or 40. It goes real quick. Oh, nearly a 5. So close. I saw. Do you know the video for like your year in Watcher of Realms? There was someone who got 5 legendaries in a 10. That was their best 10. Hey, we didn't have to go too far. I'm pretty much gonna be happy regardless of who we get here, just because I don't think we used like more than 60 or 70. It wasn't too crazy. I'll take a Broke here. That's the only good dwarf within the legendary. I've been like, yeah, we'll get dwarfed in this kind of way. Who's the +1? Who's the +1? It's a Micah. I'm not too bothered about Micah, but Broke here, I think he's going to be A2, which is good. 1200 HP. Or it might be this. When the hero is inflicted with freeze, increases received healing and shield effects by 20%. Let's have a little quick check where he's at. Micah definitely is A1. I'm almost 100% sure. Broke here, A2, I'm guessing. A2. So he's going to get 1200 HP, which is actually pretty good. And then Micah, I think, is A1. And she is indeed. So she's going to get that damage against shields, where she gets extra speed, sorry. She's already got the damage against shields. So my 1+1 is kind of like, okay, nothing crazy. I didn't eliminate anyone from my Nascent. So hopefully I can get lucky there. But pretty happy with my 1+1 overall. Can't complain. Could be a lot worse. Thank you very much to everybody who let me do their 1+1 summons today. I do massively appreciate it. And hopefully you all enjoy your new characters or your awakenings. That is going to be the end of this video, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, now my Nascent. I'll just quickly show you guys my Nascent potential. I won't put this in the video, but it is pretty good potential. I don't have any fighters outside of Ancient exclusive. Oh, sorry, Valkyria. I only have Valkyria. I take a Valkyria. I take a Valkyria. But I don't have any other fighters. I don't have any tanks. Because limited, Ancient. I have Kai, who is actually meant to be good in GR3 now. I also have Vaughn, who I yes please, and Talent, yes please. I definitely take these two, 100%. And then we move on to mages. Morrigan's my only lords that I can get. And then we have Kriya is the only bad character. And then Anai I take for Arbiter. And then within the healers, I think Tallulah is okay. Narissa's great. And then I think Eunomia is exclusive and a limited. So it's only these two. So like my worst pulls would be in this order. Kriya, Tallulah, and then everybody else, honestly, because they're all good. Like, I think Narissa would be... Narissa and Vaughn and Talon would probably be my top 3. Talon being a little bit lower than the other 2. So my top 2 is Vaughn and Narissa, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Okay, final Nascent summons on these Divine pools, and it's going to be on my account. I have saved up quite a lot, you know, waiting for, you know, a big banner to come along. This is it, but obviously you can only get 1 legendary. I'm fresh off Pity. We did get a Lynx. I don't know if this was my first Lynx, but we did eliminate Lynx from my Nascent potential fairly recently. So I'm pretty happy with that. I have 2 big characters that I want from this. One is Vaughn. I've want Vaughn so much. I pulled for him way too much. And also Narissa, who I didn't pull a massive amount for because I just didn't have the summons because of the amount of pulls that I did on Vaughn. And she is a very good character. And just below those 2 would be Talon. Other than that, every other character I've got that I could get is actually pretty decent, except one character. And I'm going to name her, but But I'm not naming her into existence. I'm just telling you guys, it's Kriya. If I get Kriya, I have been absolutely done. Because I don't have too many characters I can get. It's like 10. So like, if I get Kriya, and there's only one Lord as well, Morrigan. So, let's see. Let's see. Let's not use too many summons. I'm fresh off Petty. I have got a lot of Divines, but, you know, you want to save. You want to save them if you can. Because this could cost me 20 Divines. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. It better not. Oh, it better not. Gluttony. Is it 330 points per summon here? I think I should be fine on the Oracle's trial then. For the like milestone rewards. Okay. I started at 58 and 0 pity. And we're 6 in. If I can hit before 12, I'd be pretty happy. We're getting some decent epics at least. I haven't got all these maxed out, of course, but they're not too bad. Great. I need to see that legendary. Okay, we're 9 in. This is pool number 10. 12 for soft pity. 5% each other after that. I don't want to go into that, please. Another greet. I think this is soft pity. That's 12, I think. And that's 11. This is 12. So we just hit soft pity. So now the rates are going to start to go up. No. Skip. Can I skip? Thank you. When Mari was rate up on Divines, it was horrible because you'd get her all the time. So it's going to go up by like 5% each time. I don't want to go too deep on this. Like to get past this next summon, to not hit here and then like consistently not hit is crazy. Like the chance of that happening is like really low. So like I just missed like a 25% chance. And I missed a 20% chance before, and now I'm about to get a 30% chance. To miss those 3 in a row is insane. Is insane. This is incredible. It's taken me way too far. This is incredible. So this is pool number 18. I could be going all the way. Full pity on Divines. And if it gives me a Kriya, I'll lose my shit. Okay, pool number 19. If this is Vaughn, I'll be really, really happy. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. We had to go mad deep for this. But it was one of my top 2 characters. I'll take it. I'll definitely take a Narissa. She's obviously elite. Very, very happy with the pull. The character I got, awesome. Really good. I had to use 19 Divines. 19 Divines. Was it worth it? I mean, if I would have got a Kriya here, I would have just lost it. So, I'm pretty happy with that. I can't complain too much. I can't complain too much. That is it for my Nascent Divines compilation video, guys. I hope you enjoyed all the pulls. Thank you very much to everybody who let me do their Nascent summons. Hopefully everyone's happy with their brand new character. We did get a little bit of Dwarf in there, unfortunately, and that's the way it goes sometimes. But some pretty good characters in there as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Wait, that's not how I do it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. How do I do this again? I'm still, every now and again, I catch myself nearly saying, keep on surviving. It's hilarious. Okay. Okay, I'm not too mad. I'm not too mad. But man, 19 Divines. It's crazy. There is a Corridor of Glory, right? Yeah, okay. Boy. boy, oh boy. We can just start maxing her out already. Gonna lose it, he remains calm for now. Yes. I sleep. Yeah, wrong script. It's been a while since I've said it, but it's still like in the data banks, you know? She has damage reduction, yes. I think she also has invigoration, and she has a little bit of damage herself. Like, she's firstly just improved. And she's also part of Esotericist. So I can use her as part of that group and put First in my... The big part is now I'm going to put First in my second team. That's actually a massive part. The downside is I don't know who I'm going to replace because I would naturally have to replace Hollow. But I kind of need Hollow to get Medan her ultimate in time. I don't know who could get the cleanse otherwise. We need to pop some energy. So, okay, 600 energy I just did. Okay, how much is that? 27. So that'll give me 207. Oh no, wait, it's not going to do it in the background. Okay, we'll wait on that. We'll wait on that. Oh, we got some stuff. We got some stuff. It's not bad. It's rage regen. It's not bad. Is it worth the upgrade though? That's the question. Okay, so do I? You said you got the new character, Bretland, yeah? Will I get them? Or have I missed some stuff? It looks like I missed some stuff. I'm 25 behind you, Bretland. You're too good. I don't know where I missed 25. Maybe there's current events that I haven't done. Done Brave Conquests. Tales of the Smith. I might not have bought him from the event. Oh, I've not done Duel of Champions. That's 15. And I might not have bought him from the event. I'm not sure. I did buy him from the event. Oh, here's stopping something. Ah, okay. She buffed poison. No, I don't think she buffs poison. But she just buffs damage, which buffs poison. So, like, she doesn't like directly buff poison. Like, you don't have to use her poison team. I mean, we can go with her kit. We can look at it. Applies Abyssal Favor to one allied hero with the highest attack in range. Each single target heal grants 1 point in Black Pearls. Its bearer gains 20% inspiration from Nerissa. When taking damage, recovers 5% HP and grants Nerissa 1 point of Black Pearls. This effect can trigger up to 1 time in 2 seconds. Each trigger increases Abyssal Favors HP regen effect by 10% up to increase 100% increase. Now, Inspiration is not the same as Invigoration. I'm pretty sure the wording is different. I could be wrong, so you can do both. I don't think this does Inspiration. Yeah, so this isn't Inspiration, it's Invigoration. So effectively, you can give someone 10%, and then you also could give them another 20% with this. As long as you... It says the highest attack in range, so it could potentially change based on... Like, it won't be the first person you place down. So, like, if I place down Wukong, then place her, it will give it to Wukong instantly. But if I place other characters afterwards, it could... I honestly don't like her visuals. I hate these eyeballs on the vase. They mess with my head. Let's turn her. I mean, like, this... Some people don't like tentacles. I don't care about tentacles. Eyeballs on the side of a vase, however, seem to be getting to my head. The ultimate. When casting the ultimate, what does Black Pearls do? Every 4 points of Black Pearls collected form 1 point of atrophy. Okay, that's great. When casting the ultimate, consumes all atrophy and dispels debuffs from allies in the hero's... Oh, okay. So she's a She's a dispeller. So I potentially could relegate Eloin to my second team in... Huh. And then who would I promote to my main team? Maybe... Leia? I'm talking about in APOC. Maybe Leia. Because we got damage reduction in both then. That's interesting. If she's actually got a full-on dispel. The ultimate can only be cast with above 4 points. The atrophy is capped at 12 points. When exceeding 4 points, each point of atrophy increases the ultimate duration by 1 second. Okay, so it can be up to 20 seconds long. Okay. Allies in the basic attack range and within 1 tile around. Its bearer gains 20% inspiration. Okay, so it's like it's a limited time inspiration. When the ultimate is activated, each basic attack now deals 10% magic damage 30 times to the enemy with the lowest HP in range. So she just constantly does damage. She could be good against... what's that one? What's the trial? The one where you have to hit a lot of times when it's this is the boss. I can't remember what it's called. Zealous is the boss, and you have to hit a bunch of times. I've also done Duel of Champions, yeah. Styx. Yeah, she could be good against Styx. Because she gives inspiration. But also, she hits as well. You know, she's going to be doing hits. It's not a crazy amount, but it's just, it all counts, you know? Increases damage by 20% to enemies with shields. The ultimate lasts for 12 seconds. Cannot gain black powers during the ultimate. Okay, yeah. Applies 80% attack-based healing to one allied unit in range. Exactly the same as Fercy. Sorry, 80% attack-based healing. Goes up to 100%. Reduces AoE damage taken by 20% for all allies in the hero's basic attack range and within 1 tile of Abyssal Favor Bearers. When HP drops below 100%... Wait, what? So when the character dies, they immediately receive healing with a 30% healing multiplier. Each target can trigger this effect up to... Wait, so they... When HP drops below 100... Oh, sorry. As in when they get hit at all. My bad. They immediately receive healing with... okay. I was like, below 100%. I mean, I thought I meant like 100%. Like, they lose 100%. My brain. Each target can trigger this effect up to 1 time every 7 seconds. That's actually pretty good. And it'd be 1 time every 5 seconds with a 50% healing multiplier. Every point in atrophy increases the hero's attack by 5% and reduces all damage taken by 4%. When atrophy reaches 4 points or more, allies within the hero's basic attack range and 1 tile of Abyssal Bearers gain increased healing received. So if you want people to get healed, you just don't do her ult. That's actually interesting. And then another 4% attack and 4% damage taken. Oh no, 5% attack and 4% damage reduction. And her attack's just going to increase her... And her A1 is actually really good. Increases AoE damage reduction from Siren Song by 10%. Increases the range of buffs applied. Yeah, so if I get her again, I'm not going to be mad. She's awesome. She's definitely gonna like. She's good for Abyss as well. But I think she was pretty much the missing ingredient for my Abyss team. So now I might actually make an Abyss team. I was only hitting like 10k, 12k before. I don't think I'll get much more, but I think it's impossible to do much with I mean Codex. Yeah. Helga's great in sticks. Yeah, she's useful. She is useful. I think I still use Helga in sticks, or I was. Sticks hasn't come around for a little while. And we've got some new characters now, so yeah. We'll have to see. Okay, she's definitely worth max skilling, for sure. I like to max skill my characters as well. Some people like to just only go for particular skills. I just like to have my character maxed out when I think they're good. And we've got enough skill gems to max someone else if I want to. Pretty happy with the character there. And a pretty decent session for everyone overall. Is there anybody who wants a little? I mean, I could try yours, CF, now. Your GR219. We can wrap it up with that. Now you've got Decimus. It's definitely got a chance. It won't be like easy, but there's a chance, you know. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom though. I'll be back in a second. Let me just run promotion in the meantime. What was it? Mages. I'll probably only get a couple of these off. Let's try and run this like. Did I hit max? I must hit max. Let's just try and do that 5 times. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I guess I must have redone this recently. With like newer characters, because Cyrus is here. And it's so funny seeing Kamet just like get one attack on someone and just doing the whole chain. Like watch, he'll probably take out a lot of these with one hit. It's like a 6-star version of Voltus. Or a legendary version, should I say. Okay, let's switch on to your account, Seth. I got 1 SS on my Boris, so I use Reset Book and use that SS on Diao-chan. I need that range. Okay. Oh, we got another ancient. Yeah, generally speaking, Soul Stones I'd only use on limited. Unless you get like a brand new character. Oh wait, okay, one sec. I might have to do, I'm just gonna do someone's pulls first. We've got Basham, who's on a road trip at the moment, but wants me to do summons for him. I'll just try and log into his account first. His one's a little bit more time sensitive. And then we can do your takeover. Sif. Who was your damage dealer? Was it Vienna? Might be a little bit of a problem without Navi. I don't know, because she costs quite a lot. No worries, Bartholomew. I appreciate it. Let me do a summon. Sorry it didn't like pan out for you. Okay. We're going to be doing the Sham's pulls. Just asking for what he wants me to do. He wants an Ascent and 1+1. Okay. We'll see if we can get him some extra summons. No cheeky extras. There we go. Save him 18 diamonds. Okay. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. You bought that already. Okay. He's already bought all those. Bought all the ancients. Okay. Give him some of this. in case there's extra little bits and pieces. There'll be diamonds in places. Even if it's just 7. We'll send his boat out. What does he need doing? Need some of that. We'll claim his guild boss as well. Ooh. Why do you need to get 2 chests here? Is he not hitting 50k? He might not be hitting 50k. I might do a quick takeover for him before we do it then. Okay. Okay, let's do his summons. Let's have a quick check on what he needs. Aracha in here. Lord Phineas. That's it. Aracha, Lord Phineas. In here. I don't think there's any. I think maybe Crodor. Fenris. Vaughn. That's it. There's a few mages. Boreas randomly doesn't have Boreas. Malric. Couple of lords in here as well. He hasn't got 3 lords. Haas, Morrigan, and Twin Fiends. And he doesn't have Ezrin and Narissa. There are some big pulls here. Narissa is a big one. Any of the lords are pretty useful. King Haas is actually pretty good just because there's so many northerner tanks. And Phineas is great. Was there another lord up here that I missed? Yeah, there's and Aracha. He hasn't got, and that's actually crazy. He hasn't got many of the non-ancient lords. He's only got Venomer. Right? That's it. Oh, and Torador. I mean, Torador's the one to have, to be fair. Okay. I'll just edit this into the video that I did before. Here we go. Okay, moving on to Basham's pulls. He's going to do 1+1, kind of the standards. Just to basically try and eliminate some characters from Nascent, get some Awakenings. You know the deal. That's pretty much why people are doing it this weekend. And the timing is pristine because of the fact that... oh, it's very early. 20 summons in. Like to see it. I like very much. Hopefully we can get something nice. Hopefully we can get something new. Just to whittle down the amount of characters they can potentially get from Nascent. You know what? A Setram's always nice. Unless he's A5. But Setram's nice. I think he's still really good. He's still a really good character. And the +1. And Aelin. She has become more of an A-list healer recently. But no new character. Just Awakenings. But neither of these characters are bad. And that's what you're kind of looking for in 1+1. Let's not get any bad characters. Is pretty much what we go in as a minimum. And that's actually not too bad for 1+1. Would have wanted a new character. Is the way it is. But congrats to Basham. Thank you very much for letting me do those 1+1 summons. And hopefully, you still get something good in your Ascent. Let me just tell him what you got here. Okay, now let's move on to his Divines. He's got 71 he's been saving. Fresh off. Okay. Okay, now Basham's guaranteed legendary in the Nascent Divines. He is fresh off pity. He did get Italian 40 days ago, but he's got 71 Divines. He has been saving. Let's see if we can get this man a legendary. Nice and quick as well. Nice and quick. There's a great 2 summons. 2 summons. Hopefully it's a good one. Narissa's probably his biggest pick. Fenris, I think he's kind of underrated. There just isn't really any content where he's A-list at the moment. And there will be, you know, Northerner's Trial coming up, and he's definitely going to be useful for that because he's got massive AoE. But there's nothing where he's like the top guy. The top guy. So I don't think this is spectacular as it stands, but in the future it could be. But his visuals are really cool. I do love his visuals. But yeah, thank you very much to Bashan for letting me do your Nascent. There definitely was some worse characters in there. I think he could have got dwarfed, but it isn't going to be the case. Thank you very much, though. Enjoy. That wasn't too bad. 2 summons. That wasn't too bad. Okay, Seth, I'm going to switch to your account. That was the quickest session we've had today. In and out in 22 pulls. That's actually crazy thinking about it. Oh, man. Let me just quickly check before I switch. How far from getting his last... He was fresh off pity on his rares as well. So it was just 20 pulls. And fresh off pity on Divines, and he was two pulls. Oh, that's really my bad, sorry. I'm switching to your account, Seth. Oh wait, are you? Oh, you need pulls. Oh, okay. If Kim's here and needs pulls, 12 bad, 11 good heroes. Should I go for Nascent? I'm 13 into Pity. Yes. Do you mind if I do Kim's first? Seth, because this definitely is the last summons for the day. Because I think Kim was the only last person who said that they wanted summons. What was your name as well? Right. Okay, great. There you are. And that's you. I'm just asking your opinion. I mean, oh, okay. I mean, I would say yes. Are you wanting me to do your summons or not? 13 into Pity means the next pull is going to be 15% chance. And then 5% with every pull after that. I mean, it's just to eliminate them from your list as well. So even if you get a bad character, it means the next Nascent you can't get them. You know? That's like one of the main things you're doing it for as well. Worth it, yeah. Check your email, Kim. Three 7 5 1 0 0. I have messed up this code today. So I'm even more sure, trying to be sure that I'm not messing up. I mean, if we can beat 19, we might even be able to beat 20. Like, you can beat 21 generally if you can beat 19. It's just a matter of your damage dealer doing enough damage, and you only need one set of gear. And as long as you've got a decent wisdom set for Vienna, you can use. Okay. Should we have a little peek at your characters? Okay, you can get Apsan, Lord Phineas. So only 2 fighters that you can get. Oh no, wait. I think you can maybe get Selena. I'm not sure. But the rest are limited or ancient exclusive. Crodor, Trusk, Malvira, Edith, Hatsut. He's obviously great. What's her name again? Calypso, Cratch, Vaughn, Big Paul, Talon, Big Paul, Shamir, Lasir, Kriya, Twin Fiends, Anai, Beatrix. And then we have Seraphina, Malric, Sadie's good, Narissa. Your healers are good, like useful. Sadie's really good for GR2. There are some buff characters in here, of course, but oh, there's Kamet in here as well. I mean, some of the characters are useful, even if they're not very good. Like Lasir is decent, Anai's decent for what they can do. Anai's good for Arbiter. But there are some top tier characters. Like you've got, I say your Vaughn's top tier, Hatsut's top tier, Narissa's top tier. Oh yeah, Torador's top tier. I'd say that's pretty much your main picks. And maybe a Phineas. Phineas is actually pretty good. Those are your big picks. I hope I fill in 1-2 summons to save for Talon. Or get Talon right now. That could work. Are you doing your 1+1? Or are you saving this for limited plus switch on that banner? I pulled Ares. My 1+1 was Ezrin and Callista. Oh, Callista's in the banners now. Okay. Probably not. Okay. I'm fairly early mid-game. Ezrin isn't as bad as some people make out. The fact that he can heal across the entire map can be very, very useful in certain situations. Ares, I think, is a bit better. He's part of Nightmare, so it's always useful. So you say you're 13 in. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Okay. We'll bring that up. Here we go. Okay, more Nascent summons. We have got Irinias here. And if we check the details, we have got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 summons into Pity. So this next summon is already at like 15% plus. So a very good chance that we get it very early. We have got enough summons to go as far as we need to, but hopefully we can get nice and early. And we want to get a good character. We're about 50-50 on characters that Irinias would be happy with. Characters like Hatsut are in here, Vaughn, and Narissa. So I think those are probably the biggest 3 picks. Maybe like Torador as a Lord. Good luck to Irinias. Hopefully we get something nice. And hopefully we don't do too many summons. First summon, just give us a good one. Just give us a good one. I think she's going to be really happy because she was just telling me she wants to save her summons for Talon banner. And guess what? No, you don't. No, you don't. You get yourself a Talon on Nascent. Congratulations to Irinias. Definitely a happy girl. And she's got a little elf lady that she's going to be switching into bear form quite often. That is it for for Irenaeus' summons. One and done. Talent in the bank. Thank you very much for letting you do your Nascent. And enjoy your new character. I'm so glad you get got golden hands. Have had some pretty big summons today, honestly. It's great to get someone that someone says in chat, oh, I wish we get that character. You know? Like I said I wish I get Narissa or Vaughn, and I got one of them, so it's nice. I bring your account so much luck. The rates on your account have been pretty good when I've done your summons for sure. Like the amount of characters you get, like the ancients we did for you, they weren't the best for you, but the amount of like characters we actually got was actually pretty decent. Okay. Let me just switch accounts now. Scream and Rage pulled Ancients today and got Valara in 6 summons. Hey, that's great. That's actually insane. Off banner. Sometimes it works. CF, there should be a code coming to you. Just give me a second, Irenaeus, until I switch accounts. Oh, he got Nascent Shamir though. Which one came first? Because if Nascent Shamir came first and then he's like, screw it, I'm going in for Ancients, I can kind of understand. Ancients first. I thought he was in the luck zone. He's like, I'm doing it. I'm going to get the best ever character. Wait, that's his first Shamir as well. Tell him to message me when he gets 3 more, 4 more. Because I'm on A4 Shamir right now. And it ain't fun. 1 Shamir's okay. Shamir was my 2nd ever character. If you go and check my first summons video, I got a 2 legendary in my first 10 pool. Where I got legendaries. You know where you're guaranteed legendaries in your on your 60th 10, like you do 60 and then the next 10 pools are guaranteed legendary. I got a Calypso and a Shamir in that 10. Early game note actually pretty good. Okay, Kim, I'm off your account. Go enjoy your new character. And I appreciate it. It's funny, Seth. Your account, when you type on my videos, I know it's you, but it takes me a little bit of time to work out because your name changes when you type a comment on my videos. To like Executioner or something like that. But I know it's you because I generally remember people via their avatar. Generally. Mostly. Okay, we locked him in, so he should be somewhere down here, right? There he is. And who else do we take here? Do you have Razak? Don't look like it. Oh, you maxed your... Was it your first one? You maxed already. That's nice. Did you max Torador as well? Did you max skill him? You did. Oh, no, you didn't. You don't have enough skill. I don't think I've max skill Torador. You don't have to do that. Okay, what are we doing? I think we just take a really cheap character. Let's look. I think we take a cheap character. There is some like uncommon characters. Like this guy's 8 cost. Take him in. Because you're going to need this. Because can't afford to place. I'm going to just give this to someone random. Because we can't use Suban Arcana on this. And I'm going to have to build like the best possible wisdom set. If you've got wisdom. Hopefully you've got wisdom. Okay, hopefully we don't have to use crit rate. Like that, we're going to take... Oh, it's not going to crit damage. That is actually really unfortunate. Crit rate, sorry. Crit rate. Attack bonus. Just going to see how good this is. Do you mind if I... Well, we'll see. We'll see for now. I'll just equip it. We'll just see. I mean, that's a decent piece. Oh, you don't have any here. So crit damage will be okay. We kind of need to max these two pieces. Let me see what else you got. Wicked Vengeance. Warlord doesn't really matter. Oh, you don't have much. That's problematic. How have you not got... I might click the right thing. You've not got one with crit rate and attack. That's really bad. What about Annihilating Might? Okay, you got Annihilating Might. Take that. Take that. We're not getting any attack speed, but that doesn't matter. My real life name is Seth, and meaning of it is executioner, and Gmail things is complicate me. Sure. Do you mind if I max these two items? It'd be cheap to 12 it, but it might cost like 500k to max. I mainly need max for the attack bonus up here. Like crit damage is nice. Look at that. People think that when you roll high in one thing, the other things are going to be high. That is not how it works. This is proof. Hopefully we can get it without spending too much. It's cost us 600k. And then we need to max the other one too. Because we need that crit rate. It costs us 400k. We're a little bit short on the crit rate. We kind of need to get that higher if we can. Do you have one of these? You have one of these. This is right. We should be able to do it with just this. But the rest might be tough. We should be able to. Yeah, you should be fine. I think I stole a piece of her gear, right? Oh no, right, we didn't. So what we... Oh, we can't have invigoration. So what I'll do is I'll give her... Warlord, we need the bonus. Yeah, we'll go with that. That'll give a bit more. That's a nice... That's actually a really good item for like Hollow or Diao-chan here. So a percentage of her attack she gives to other people. Okay. Have you got her max skilled? You do. You got her max ranged as well, so I can maybe put her back. I don't know how important that's gonna be. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on to another healer. Tallulah. Because he is your tank, funny enough. So we need to give him some of these. It doesn't have to be spectacular, he just needs the reduction. I mean, it needs to be half decent. Unfortunately, he needs it to be good as well. This is a terrible... No, this one. This is a terrible piece. I'm going to upgrade it to 8. It shouldn't cost anything, really. I think that costs like 5k. I'm mainly looking at the damage reduction, but I don't think we're even getting enough stats. This event that's going on right now, I think it's a bit late, but that was the one to farm, really. That's not too bad. It's not good enough for the later stages. We'll see if we can do it without upgrading anything. There is a... Oh, you don't have it. The one you need to get for him, right? You might want to note this down. Is this one, Norse Glory. And basically what he's going to be doing is just healing himself constantly. And then when he reaches full HP, he can give himself a shield. Like randomly. It's like a low percentage chance. But if it's maxed, I think it's like 40% chance of like a 30% shield or something like that. We'll use this for the rage for the time being. Okay. We'll try. I mean, we might as well try and use the set as much as it isn't great. No, 1000 HP doesn't mean that much, but 10% damage reduction does. Okay, we'll see if we can do it this. Oh no, wait. I forget. You need Baron. Okay, you promoted him, fine. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna have to be her that tanks. But with the damage output that Vienna has, you might not have to do too much secondary tanking, which will be pretty useful. Okay, I'm just going to quit this for the time being. But I don't think we're going to have to use her too much. Hopefully. It's just kind of like desperation. So just get some stats on him, doesn't really make much difference. Probably could have done it with the 8 cost guy, so if the cost becomes an issue, we'll probably just start again and do the 8 cost guy. Huh. What did we mess up? Oh, we didn't skill him. I'm sure you've got skill dust for those guys, though. There we go. We actually hit. That's crazy. That's hilarious. That's all we needed to do. We'll just hit that every time. I'll try and use the 8 cost guy. Because all I did was manipulate the movement and she killed quick enough. Let's see if we can do it without... Yeah, we did it without placing. Because we did the whole, like... She's got wisdom. Saved a lot more that way. I will heal. I don't think it's required. I could have just done it with her, I guess. I don't know how we didn't hit that one. Oh, is that could be her non 100% crit? No big deal. Why is she pink? That's a render issue. That's hilarious. She might fix when I switch her. Yeah. That's hilarious, actually. We'll fix it. Need to hear change scanner, right? Okay, what did I mess up there? I think it's just like we didn't hear crit. Do you like it? I've seen that bug before. I used to use emulators a lot, and that used to happen on emulators quite a lot. So we need to get a little bit of RNG, because I think she's got like 93% crit. It's definitely doable, that's not too crazy. It's doing it again. Weird, right? Then we won a little bit faster there, so next one should be a bit easier. Does that happen before? I've never seen that pink skin like issue with with anyone, honestly. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, it should be good. Just about. The great thing about Diao Chandler is like you can stack her and just get the mad damage reduction in until you can put new people in. Until he starts getting his shields. Like once he starts giving himself his shields, it's okay. You know, generally alright. Okay, let's see if we can do the next one. Like there was nothing like weak on that first one. We can tell quite early as well if we can do it or not. I might have to play someone this time though. Yeah, we'll have to play someone this time. It's close though. Okay, I mean, it looks good. It's just whether he can take the hits, and he's taking them all right. The next one, I don't think he'll be able to survive it. His HP's way low. We'll see. I think he needs slightly better Guardian gear. Although he is going to get attacked by 4 people here. I'm going to stack the damage reduction this way. But I like putting Diao-chan here. It does damage reduction. Vortex as well. It's just whether she's got enough damage. And it'll also heal the, like I won't have to hopefully put down the other character. That's not ideal. We'll try and get it done here. It's shaky. Wait. Shaky. But if we complete it, we get power dominance, so it don't matter how shaky it is. As long as we, I think we lost Vortex, so we lose quite a bit of cost. We'll see. This is the moment where we have enough cost. We only barely had enough cost last time, so it's gonna be tough. We need 35 cost. And ideally 41. We've done it. I don't think we'll do the next one because he's just not tanky enough. But once you farm this a little bit, you'll have more Guardian gear. We're just going to let her complete it. Okay. 21's a stage too far. Well, we'll give it one try. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to change his gear to not be damage reduction, which is... and just be massive amounts of HP. I don't know if it's going to counter the fact that he's got such late... I mean, maybe I can... maybe I can get away with it. he kind of has okay HP, but he doesn't have the damage reduction. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to utilize the Ao-Chan for the damage reduction. No Gear A3 today. We can try it another time though. Oh, I kind of didn't want that to die, but I'm very close to GR1 22. Oh, I didn't die. Did I miss something? Didn't we execute him? I'm very close to a couple. I've got no idea on the timings. I haven't tried any 22 stages really, only GR2. I need to start doing them. Oh shit. So I'm not going to be too much out there. I was going to say, like, how didn't we execute him last time? It's the same sort of HP. Hopefully her damage reduction is going to be enough here. We'll see. He's going to get smashed, I think. Like, this is just 2 rock throws. The next one's 4. It's not terrible. Again, a little bit shaky, but it doesn't matter if we win. It was just slow. It wasn't really, like, bad. But here's where the problem is. We put the tanks in. I need to put the healer in. I might have placed wrong. And he's going to get 3 things thrown at him straight away, right? 2. Okay, if I didn't place wrong, I think we'll be okay. I'll try one more time. Oh wait, I didn't sell him, I don't think. I think he died. God, it happened again. I'm selling him, but I think it's just like the animation cancels the sell. Like there's an animation on the sell. For Gear 3, you will need Na'vi most likely. It's really hard to get that set up quickly. That was my bad. The other times the game was screwing me, but this time I failed. I maybe should have sold the Archan early. She gets smashed one hit. It's the same thing that happened last time. I think we'll leave it. I think we'll leave it. What you want to do is you want to get your Isolde to 6-star, so she can tank. So you get Isolde to 6-star. She'll be needed for other content anyway. You know, unless you have Haas. I don't think you have Haas, right? So it's definitely good to have her. I'll also be bringing out content later this week talking about the codex right now, and she's used in the codex. And then you just want to farm this stage. Like the next time GR2 comes up, I know it's probably going to be way away, but you might want to farm it now anyway, because I can't click him. Okay, done here. Invigoration. It doesn't matter what you get. Invigoration. If you put on like Laurel, just invigorate people at the beginning of the fight. It's great. But if you get good attack pieces, good HP pieces, it's good for your healers like your Diao-chan and so on and so forth. And you've got your Guardian as well. And this isn't the best gear rate to farm, but you need gear from this. Simple as that. You need the gear. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to my account. I can show you my DL on my account. I don't really use her that much at the moment. GR2 is huge, good gear sets. I mean, GR3 and GR1 are objectively better. Like, this game is mainly about attack. The only one that is in that one that's good for attack is Invigoration, really. I'm off your account now. Just give me a sec. Okay. I think my Diao is geared though. Like, I just don't necessarily crazily use her. I think I switch her between... I have got a Wings of Grace set, which I do put on her. I think I switched that onto somebody else for the time being. Where's my Wings of Grace gone? Oh, it's on Laurel. Okay. But basically, you just go for attack, bonus, flat attack. And then you can get, like, HP bonus and stuff as well. Crit rate doesn't make any difference. Attack speed doesn't make any difference. It's just defensive stats. And it's kind of like how you build Dolores. I would have more Wings of Grace, but I'm saving my stuff for a video. I've probably got enough to do it now. I wanted to save like 20k. I guess I'll wait until I get 25 of each now. And then I'll do a video. I need to make space in my account as well. Look how much gear space I don't have. It's crazy. And I've actually gone over gear, you know. New exclusive gear. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Good timing. I managed to get by on all the content without really ever crafting any of it. I crafted a bit, but nothing too crazy. I need to go get something to eat. Okay. I think that's it. I don't think I need to buy these anymore. How many have I even got? 12,000. I think I'm alright. I won't buy any with that currency. I can buy stuff with gold because my gold's almost infinite at the moment, but yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap up my stream here, guys. Need to max out my Narissa. So I need to get to running that stage. I need a bunch more, 75 plus 100. So a bunch more. I'll run this at the same time. But thank you very much for tuning in today. Thank you very much for letting me do your summons. Compilation video will be out. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. It will likely be Monday. Yeah, I got Narissa from Nascent. I'm very happy. And my top 2 picks are Narissa and Vaughn, so I was very happy with that one. It's not mages, is it? Did I must have done. Wait, is she? No, she's not a mage. She's a healer. Yeah, she's a healer. So we need 10 plus 3. There we go. What's up, Joker? You just tuned in right at the end. I do appreciate it, though. And thank you very much for the likes on the stream today, guys. Hopefully you guys are happy with your summons that you got. But that is the end of my stream today. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, enjoy Watch of Realms. I think the Elysium banner, whatever it's called, is up. Oh, I might have to get the compilation out tomorrow, actually. Because I think I have to do a guide on Monday for the next thing. Okay. So the compilation probably is going to be out tomorrow. But anyway, take care, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.